What's up, y'all? It's your girl SierraMarie here, and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, you already know what to do. Smash that subscribe button, like, comment, share this video with all your friends. And if you haven't, go check out my recent videos. Now, before I get into today's video, as you can tell by the thumbnail, this is my first video of my teaching my spirituality content and teaching y'all and telling y'all about my spiritual journey and how it's been going for me, what I've been realizing, what I've realized over this time period. And because it's been a minute since I've been on my spiritual journey, so we finna get into all that today, okay? Now, also, if you haven't, go check out my social medias. Follow me, keep up with me at SierraMarie.TV. We have our own Instagram page, and go check out my main one. And I'll put also my Snapchat and Twitter down in the description below. And my main Instagram will stay on the screen for the remainder of this video. So, before we fully get into today's video, like I was saying, this is a quick video disclaimer. Quick video disclaimer. I will read this before every single video I do. Repeat after me. Sierra will read this before every single video she does, besides like my vlogs and anything that's not really related to my spirituality content, and teaching it and telling you guys what topics I'm talking about and what I'm going to be talking about on these topics, and you know what I'm saying, anything to do with my lifestyle now and what I'm going to be diving deeper into more than ever, like I've already have. And I'm just channeling from my spirit guides and ancestors, because everything you need is within you, truly. Like, I honestly didn't even know what I was gonna say when I got on here. I was so scared and choked up. My throat chakra was acting up. I'm like, I don't know if I should do this, but that's that doubt, that's that illusion of procrastination and fear that it's not gonna work out, or I don't know what I'm doing, or it's not worth it, you know? That's what I felt. Still feel it a little bit, kind of, you know, jittery, but it feels right. All right. When I am on my platform here and I am expressing my knowledge on spirituality and my beliefs, I am not forcing my beliefs on anyone, and I am not forcing anyone to go by my word. I am simply sharing my experience and experiences on my spiritual journey and research I have done. I encourage all to do their own research and own inner work to justify questions you might have and any answers you are searching for. Lastly, I am not judging anyone's belief or religion they are a part of. So everything I say on here is coming from within me. This is what I believe in, what I have faith in, and what I truly inner know. That's all. And I'm sharing it with you guys because I feel called to do so. So, this is video number 1. And we're going to call this video Gratitude and how my spiritual journey started. So first, I'm going to start with isolation. Isolation was the very first thing, and it was happening when I didn't even realize it. Little did I know, so many relationships in my life, things and places were closing out slowly, bit by piece. And I honestly wasn't realizing it until everything felt like it was coming down around me. But then it started to feel like God was bringing me closer to something. And it felt like God, you know? It felt like God. And God removed all the people from my life that had to be removed before he could truly bring me to this awareness of my life and who I am, what I've done, what I've been through, who I've met, and what I've learned from them. It was just a whole bunch of reflecting after the isolation as well. It was like, wow. And then it came questioning things and people around me even more than usual. It was just like, what is this person benefiting me? I don't like how this certain person treats me. You know, it was that type of thing, like, or this person talks to me a certain way and I don't really like that. And I used to be that person that never really spoke up for myself. And it was just like, I was trying to contain my feelings and bottle them up, and my emotions towards things and people that would hurt me, or even just how I reacted to things, like, but it was like I would question, why did I react like that? You know, like, I know I may have did something to this person, but what did this person do to me for me to act this way, and why did this go this way, you know? It was that type of questioning I would have. It's just like, it's like questioning, say, you have a friend and this person isn't giving you the energy you feel they should, as far as like, you know, you're always reaching out, you know, or say like this person always hangs out with other people but never want to hang out with you, or it's just always something, some type of excuse, or, you know, like, or this person always comes to you with their problems whenever they feel like it, or whenever they want to come around you, an energy vampire, sucking your energy up, leaving you drained, and them leaving off with all your energy, and like basically this control and this hold over you, you know, and you feeling drained and empty once they're not around, because you're like, you know, it's okay, I'm putting my energy into this relationship because I care about this person and I want this person in my life. But does this person want you in their life? Does this person truly see you as a friend? Is it constant disrespect? Is it constant you letting them know that they're making you feel some type of way and your feelings not getting taken into consideration? Aren't you being the one neglected then? And then it came changing my diet. So I am not saying that you cannot be spiritually awoken or come to the vibration that I feel I am and know I am at in your mind, in your subconscious mind as well, and in the physical, by not eating meat. But I personally decided to stop eating meat, and really anything that comes from an animal is some type of, like, I guess, gonna make you, well, let me re-say that. Anything that comes from an animal can potentially make you feel some type of way or give you a different type of emotion, because it's an energy transfer no matter how you put it. I honestly still eat fish. It's still an animal. It's still an energy transfer in some type of way, you know, and I sometimes probably feel the feelings of that animal or whatever it may be, but when you know how to attain it and control your emotions, when you're balanced, it's different. You have to be balanced up here and in here and up here before you can actually realize, you know. But let me not get off track here. I have not been eating meat since January 29th. Me and my son Jaden does not eat meat. As far as pork, chicken, steaks, and chicken drummies or hamburger meat, turkey meat, we just eat seafood, so pescatarian. Yeah. And then I try to incorporate things that are good for certain, what's the word? I always forget this word. Certain, not intestines, well, intestines, I don't know. Certain, what is the word? I can think of it. Certain organs in your body, when you eat a certain way and you eat the more greener foods and your fruits and veggies. Yeah, that type of thing. You know, you gotta balance yourself out, balance your diet out. It helps. Next is developing an understanding on why things I wanted and people I wanted in my life slowly drifted away. So I had to come to an understanding in isolation. Like, okay, I did something, but I owned up to what I've done. Or I tried my best with this situation, but did this person try with me? And if they didn't, that means I didn't care as much. They didn't care as much to have me around. So sometimes people will project their insecurities onto you or project things onto you that are not meant to be with you. You know, people have a lot of internal issues, and when you aren't balanced within yourself, you're going to take on all that person's energy. Like, especially if they're an energy vampire, all their little insecurities or them even pulling of their energy away a little bit is going to frustrate you because you feel like you can't be without this person or their energy because your energy is not balanced. Like, excuse me, confirmation burp. That's when you know you're telling the truth about something. That ties into every little thing happens for a reason. But yeah, it's like, it's crazy. Like, I had to realize that everybody isn't meant for where you're going. Sorry, growing to. But everybody isn't meant for where you're going. And even the people that I may not speak to anymore, they also have beautiful paths if they just discover them as well. I don't know what paths they're on. I hope they're on good ones. You know, I don't wish bad on anyone. And I'm just living my life. You know, I'm focused on me and my journey, my story. Like, I'm my own inspiration. I found that love within myself. I started to understand every relationship I've ever had with anyone on a deeper level. And life is good. I'm at peace. I am peace on earth. I feel like peace on earth. That's the vibration I'm at, you know. Then it came finding my true purpose and setting goals for myself. So in isolation, when it came to finding my true purpose and setting goals for myself, it was like after the whole understanding and realizing why things I wanted and people I wanted in my life slowly drifted away, it came to where I had to figure myself out. I had to realize who Sierra was. Like, who are you? Like, do you even know who you are? Do you even know what you like? Do you even know what you don't like? You know, like, and that's what came setting boundaries and knowing my worth, you know, because I started to realize who I was. Like, I got to know me. Like, I was alone in isolation, like true isolation, physically and mentally. And it was just like, wow. It was so many things that I look back on, like, I didn't even like doing those type of things. I always wondered why I always disagreed with this or that, you know? And it was like, Sierra, you didn't like to do that stuff. You were forcing it. You were trying to be somebody you weren't. Face the facts, you know? Like, you found who you really are. You realized who you were truly meant to be. Like, you stepped out of your comfort zone, you know. You went into the darkness and came out a soldier, you know. And God only gives his strong battles to his strongest soldiers, you know. So I had to stop complaining about things getting thrown at me and things going wrong in my life. Because guess what, Sierra? You ain't the only one. That's what I had to realize. Like, you ain't the only one. You're not the only one going through nothing. You're not the only one fighting demons. You're not the only one, you know what I'm saying, going through whatever personal issues you're going through. You know what I'm saying? You got to embrace that shit. You got to, sorry, me cussing. It's like, it's just flowing right now, y'all. Like, it's the vibration I'm on. It's the mode I'm in, you know, like, for real, like, I'm speaking this from the heart, from the soul, you know, like, man, finding out who Sierra was the greatest moments, first moments, I should say, ever, because I'm still figuring out who I am. I'm still figuring out what I don't like and I do like, and things I want to experience, things I want out of life, and that ties into the goals too. Like, I got back in that mode of when I was a kid again, you know, like, dang, Sierra, you used to dream big. You used to dream real big until you started letting other people's realities, perceived realities, their perceived realities, what they perceived life to be, to project onto you, to make you think, nah, you gotta just be like everybody else. Nah, you shouldn't reach for nothing higher, you know? But nah, I always knew deep down I wasn't settling for nothing less than what I deserve and what I was put here for. I just had to uncover, I had to discover, I had to go deep within, you know, for real. Like, a lot of people couldn't go through what I've been through and make it out, like, but I am saluting everybody that is trying. As long as you are trying, you are good. Don't stress life so much. You gotta understand, like, you are a spiritual being, bro. This is an avatar. It's a mask. You're here for a good time, not a long time. Live your life, but do what's best for you. You know, like, get to know you. Who are you in this life? Like, what do you want to do? Like, what type of stuff don't you like? Like, what type of people don't you want around you? Like, what type of people do you want to remove from around you that you know is draining you, or you know ain't got the same interest as you for real? Like, or you realize, like, dang, we don't even do nothing new. Like, what am I around y'all for? Like, you know, like, it be like that. But I'm gonna move on to the next thing. And realizing everything I thought that was happening to me was really for me. So with that, it's like I had to really come to an understanding and overstanding that if this stuff didn't kill me, what did it do for me? It was happening for me, not to me. Like, I may have thought that because it was all bad, but it's like, what did I learn from it though? Was it a lesson or a blessing? Everything is either a lesson or a blessing, you know? And even if you think of them as both, that's okay too, you know? I ain't judging nobody. Hey, you know, you could think of somebody, like, even if somebody was a toxic person in your life, you could still think of them as like a blessing in a way too, you know? Like, it's a lot of people I met that was a lesson and a blessing, and then some people that was just a lesson and some a blessing. You know, it is what it is, you know? You just gotta take it and roll with it, like, for real. Like, say if, for example, I'm gonna use a small example, like, say you're gonna get a job, right? And you want this one job that you applied for so badly because you just feel like this job will just fit so right for you. And you're like, oh, they gonna pay me this much an hour, you know, woo-de-woo-de-woo. You'd have told everybody about the job and everything. Not knowing actually that somebody could wish bad on this job, all type of stuff. Announcing too soon too, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. You applied for another job, right? And you end up getting the other job, and you low-key feeling all sad and depressed and down because you like, no, I didn't want this one, I wanted the other one. but you ain't even try this one out yet, you know? Like, you might like it. You ain't even, you know, you scared to step into the unknown because you had your mind just so set on this one thing. This is the way you wanted it to turn out. You gotta understand, everything ain't gonna turn out the way you want it to, no matter how bad you want something sometimes. Even the thing that you've been wanting for the longest, you know, like your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your God and spirit, and your ancestors can always change things around for you, because they might see you with something better over here, like, you know, and it's like, then you just thought about it like, dang, I actually like this job. I don't even know why I got mad about the other one. You see what I mean? Everything don't happen to you, it happens for you. Like, literally every little thing in your life. If something goes wrong, it wasn't meant to happen. Oh, you didn't get that because you wasn't supposed to have it. Oh, you didn't end up going there because you wasn't supposed to be there. Why get mad? Like, you know how much energy it takes to be mad about something or disappointed about something? It takes so much energy. Little do a lot of people know. Like, I be so carefree, like, literally, like, it's crazy. But I'm gonna go to the next one. Breaking through illusions. All right. With breaking through illusions, it was just for me, like, personally, like, really looking at everything around me, like, pay attention, like, pay attention. I was supposed to say paying attention, but hey, spirit said pay attention. I guess y'all need to pay attention to this part for sure. So, like, it was just like real life, like, sometimes staying off my phone. Like, if you realize, like, how much time you really truly spend on your phone, or just, like, not in reality for real, like, as far as I'm saying, like, really paying attention to the numbers you see, the signs you see, the words you see, the people you see, the things you hear. You know, like, when you really pay attention, like, you say you've been walking down 6th Street in Southwest something, I don't know, and say you done walk down this street about 13 times and you ain't never noticed this one sign, but then one day, like, your phone ends up lost somehow, and you just walking down the street and you so focused on this phone, like, you're so mad you don't got this phone, you know, like, but why? You know your destination. You know where you're going. Why do you need it? You got this. You got you. You know? And then you just one time, you look up, like, and you see the sign. And say this sign has the most beautiful art that you ever seen in your life. And you're like, wow. Why? How come I never noticed this before? It's because you're always on your phone. You don't notice everything, and you sometimes never realize certain things because you're so distracted by one thing when you should be looking around you, and you will see so much more and way more and more beautiful things in life when you just look up, like, you know. Just be awoke, be, like, aware, you know? All right, on to the next one. Realizing that I am a spiritual being having a human experience. A human experience. I hope I said that correctly. So, yeah, realizing that I'm a spiritual being having a human experience was, it was like a magical process in a way. I ain't gonna say too much on here because I do know that what I know is very powerful. But realizing that this is temporary. What I see on the outside is temporary. Anything on the outside of me is temporary. Even this flesh. And when I looked into the windows, which is my eyes of the soul, it was like, I know who that person is. I know who that is. You know, like, and that's what made me me. And everything that I do and the way that I act makes me me. Like, I started putting pieces of what's inside of here together. My soul, my spirit. I realized what's forever and what's infinity and beyond. What's inside is forever. Whatever's on the outside, it has a time limit on it. But your spirit, it's forever. Alrighty. Opening my eyes to knowing that I create my reality with what I think, what I say, what I do, and how I react to the circumstances I'm put in. So, with that being said, basically opening my eyes and knowing that I create my reality was a state of mind that I had to put myself into, that God guided me into. God said, if you just let go of the little teddy bear, I can give you a grizzly bear, but a nice one, you know? The grizzly knows when to be aggressive, and the grizzly knows when to be nice, you know? And that's what I also had to learn. Everything bad in life isn't always really bad. It somewhat has a good side to it, just like everyone around you. Everyone is capable of being a good person, but some people are bad people. No one's perfect though, you know. But realizing that everything I say and think and the way I feel about my life and the circumstances I'm in is what creates my reality. Like, yeah, you could be in this certain place, but where is your mind? You know? How can you control the fact that, okay, I'm in this type of environment, but I know that I want to be somewhere higher than this environment. So why don't I just put my mind in it first? And spiritually, I was going to say physically, spiritually put myself there so then physically I can be there. It all starts with a thought. Manifestation starts with a thought. And when you say words, you're spelling, you're casting spells. That's why it's called spelling. You create your world with your mind and with your words. What you say and you speak into your life. Like, say if, I always say like, I'm so skinny. I feel so ugly without lashes. Ew, I don't like myself without lashes. Of course you're not gonna like yourself without lashes. You're speaking it out there. You don't have any confidence, girl. Speak up in a positive way about yourself. Like, be upbeat about you, you know? Like, wait, is that the right word to use? Upbeat. No, I don't think that's the right word to use. I think I just used that word wrong. Let's check. No, I actually used it right. He was upbeat about the company's future, cheerful and optimistic, and unaccented beat preceding an accented beat. So upbeat just means acceleration upwards and a good beat, basically. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. It is understanding my angel numbers on a higher level. And if you guys are also wondering why I say understanding, it is because if you are understanding something, you're not, okay, sorry, I left off at, you can't get the physical or mental note of the physical thing or the physical thing being said to you, basically, or a physical thing being shown to you. You don't note it well, if that makes sense. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. you should know. Okay, so understanding my angel numbers on a higher level is like basically, so I started off seeing like 333, 555, 111, 222, 1111. Those are the first kind of angel numbers I started to see. Like, and it was like, I would be like, these numbers, like, they are so intriguing in a way. Like, I'm drawn to these numbers. It was like a feeling, like inside my gut and my heart and my mind. I'm like, this number means something. It's making me feel something, like, because I would look up the meaning of the numbers on Google, but it's already generated to give you the answer. So it was also, I had to understand why I was seeing the angel numbers and when I was seeing the angel numbers, so I could put it all together, you know. So now I see numbers such as, because since I'm more, you know, experienced, I guess, or more like in a higher vibration, I should say, and I've done most of the work of my spiritual journey. Like I said before, I've been on my spiritual journey for a while now, and I say a while because my time is different than everyone else's and yours. I'm on this timing, but I'm not, because time is an illusion. Time isn't real. Time is a physical quantity. But anyways, now I see numbers such as 1123, 77, 33, 55, 000, 30. Now, when you get to a certain part in your spiritual journey, you are going to start seeing and understanding numbers that you wouldn't even think were angel numbers. You're going to start looking at these numbers like, ooh, they're going to start hitting harder. They're going to start popping up everywhere. Because remind you, you're aware now. You're awoke to what's going on around you. So you're seeing these numbers even more than you ever thought you would. It's crazy, but it's a good type of crazy. Throat chakra. Maintaining my faith. So with maintaining my faith, it was like I had to really like feel and like come to an inner knowing that everything is going to be okay. Like, every little disappointment leads to some type of, what is the word I should say? Fulfillment, you know? And that's why I usually never get angry about anything necessarily going wrong, I guess, in a sense. But it's like, is it really going wrong? You know? I just maintain that faith that everything is going to be okay, and maintain that faith that I'm going to reach all my goals one day, no matter how long it takes me. But I have to do it at my time. I have to realize I'm on my own time if I put myself in that headspace. Sorry, you guys, someone's in the kitchen. Alrighty, sorry about that, you guys. Now we're going to get into... See, I was going to share this one with you guys, but I'm also coming to an understanding that it's some things I can't share on camera. When you come to an awareness that I am, you will understand. And I hope you guys understand and understand why I can't share certain things. I might write them down, you know, of course, you know, to keep myself organized and things of that sort, and, you know, keep my brain going. And just, I write what comes to mind, you know, but some things I will not be able to share. So if you guys ever see that I skip something or anything, or I cut myself off sometimes, just remember, yeah, if you know, you know. Alright, you guys, so I left off. I had cut the camera off because it was a little too noisy in the background and I didn't want all that noise. So we're going to move from the one I said I wasn't going to mention to my belief system and who I believe in, basically as gods, in a way. I believe in myself as a god because God is within me. God is the spirit within me, which is an animating or vital principle held to give life to physical organisms. No, not organisms. Physical orgasms. Orgasms. Or unless I think I spelled that wrong. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so I spelled it right. It's organisms. So, an animating or vital principle held to give life to physical organisms. So, a vital principle, like a frequency, a vibration, an energy, a spirit, is literally there to give life to organisms. Like, without a spirit, without energy, you can't bring life to something. Like, say I'm trying to plug in a charger. If there's no electricity, if there's no vital principle held to give life to the charger itself, then it's not gonna work. Just like my body wouldn't work without a soul, without a spirit, basically. So God of consciousness, we move into that. God of consciousness. Without consciousness, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be awoke. You wouldn't be speaking. You wouldn't be looking and seeing things, you know? You're conscious. If you're unconscious, what does that mean? You're not aware to anything around you. You can't see anything. You can't hear anything. And then it comes my guardian angels, which is a spirit that's believed to watch over and protect you. So a guardian angel can be anyone. Any spirit, any angel that God sends to cover you and puts a protective shield over you. It's anyone God sends to you. Literally, it could be anybody, you know. And sometimes your guardian angels are family members you knew and things like that, that have ascended to a higher dimension and they're watching over you. Or a guardian angel could be physical, like literally a physical person. God can send physical people to watch over you, but also your guardian angels are spiritual as well. Like everything is in the spirit. It's all about your spirit first. Remember that. It's about your soul first. Then my ancestors come next. My ancestors are who I believe in, that are around me and guiding me and protecting me 24/7, day in and day out. They guard my spirit and they guard my physical. All three of them work together to guard me, to guide me, to love on me. They appreciate me. They've been there through my darkness and my light. Remember, your spirit is always there. That's why I found them through spirit before the physical. I know I'm protected in the physical, but I first needed to be protected within. Throat chakra messing up, that's confirmation. So ancestors, a person typically one more remote, which means remote, like far away in the distance, like, you know, than a grandparent from whom one is descended. So if they descended, then that means they are gone, far, far away. So they are people that were alive, but in spirit became basically my ancestors, since they are way older than my grandparents and my great-great-grandma, great-great-grandma. They're like great-great-great-great-great-great, basically. You get it. So yeah, that's my three belief systems right off bat. I do believe in a higher God, but I believe that he is within me before anything. He is that bright white light within me that is the good of me, that is the good of Sierra, that part of her that knows right, that knows well and means well, that sees the good in everyone, but also uses her discernment and intuition with people and knows how to treat certain people and know not to let people treat her like a piece of crap because she knows her worth. So then we're going to move into aligning my chakras. So with aligning my chakras, it first came root chakra, basic trust, sacral chakra, sexuality, creativity, solar plexus chakra, wisdom, power, heart chakra, love and healing, throat chakra, communication, third eye chakra, awareness, crown chakra, your spirituality. So with that, it came healing all those chakras one by one, starting from the root chakra. You have to start from the root with everything. So it's like that's the base of not all your problems, but all those quantities and things that make you you in that moment. And you have to figure out what vibration you're on in all areas of your life, and basically every part of you that makes you you. And once you balance those things out, you're good, you know. Sorry about the noise in the background. My brother is opening his chips. But yeah, like you just really have to balance every part of you out. You have to go in within and sorry about that, I'm coming a little hoarse. Yeah, you have to basically go within, and with your root chakra, basic trust is basically trusting in yourself. Like you have to trust who you are and what you're made of and what you were set here to do. What are you doing here? You know, like really coming to an understanding of who you are and what you are, what you're capable of, and knowing you know, and your sacral chakra, sexuality, creativity, like that's basically like you accepting what type of sexuality you are and what you're open to and what you like in your sexual life. And your sacral chakra is like right in here somewhere, I want to say. And it's your sacral chakra is like right before your root. No, it's right above your root chakra, yeah. So it's basically to do with your sexuality and your sexual life in a way, and how you view your sexual encounters and things of that sort. I really haven't done as much research on your solar, your sacral chakra, but I do know it has to do with a lot of different ways of going about confirmation birth. I guess I must be knowing what I'm talking about. So it's like you being creative and more open with your sexual life, but also knowing boundaries with your body, and knowing that your energy just shouldn't be given out to anyone. Your goodies is like very special, but be open to new things, be open to really exploring your sexual desires, your true sexual desires, and things of that sort, And let's also look up sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is believed to be the second chakra in the human body. Yay, I did it right. It's thought to govern how you experience sexuality, creative expression, emotions, and more. According to most traditions, it can become blocked and unbalanced as can the other chakras in the body. But when your sacral chakra is blocked or underactive, you may be experiencing a sense of lack of control, ranging from uncertainty to an ability to cope with life's changes. So basically you come to an understanding in the sacral chakra of everything and every meaning of the people coming around you and yourself and what you want, it's when your emotions are running high, you know how to control your emotions, your hormones, and things of that sort. As far as say if you have urges to have sex with someone and you feel like you can't control yourself, you feel like you have to do something with this person, or you just feel like you're obligated, because you're just in the moment already. No, you are balanced in your sacral chakra and it's not blocked, because you can control yourself. You're like, okay, I want sex, but do I want it with this person? You know, that type of thing. And I'm not embarrassed, you know, I'm kind of embarrassed a little, but not really, about not really knowing too much about the sacral chakra, but I know mine's is balanced out because I have some type of understanding of it, you know, and at least I'm trying to understand it and learning it. But for the most part, all my chakras are really balanced and aligned, and I'm at a complete awareness of my life and who I am and what I want and what I don't want. So I feel I'm doing pretty good. It's throat chakra messing up, that's confirmation. I'm doing something right, you know, I'm trying. We're gonna continue to learn and grow together. So unfortunately, I am going to stop the first part of this video off right here because I have way more to go into, but I'm gonna cut it short just because this video is already pretty long. So I guess I'm gonna start episodes. So this was episode number 1 of Spirituality Talk with SierraMarie. And I enjoyed that. I'm glad I got it all off my chest. I am dropping this first video and opening up to the world about who I am and how I'm not afraid to be humiliated, even if I don't feel like I'm being humiliated, but I'm just being true to me and who I am. And some people aren't gonna like it, some people aren't gonna want to watch it, but hey, that's them. I'm being true to Sierra first. You either understand or you don't. But that was fun. I had fun. Yay, I got through that. I'm so proud of me. I get myself like this. Yay. I got through the first part. So this is part 1, and that's the end. If you are new to my channel, you already know what to do. Smash that subscribe button, like, comment, share this video with all your friends. And if you haven't already, go check out my recent content. Go check out my social medias. My main one will be on the screen as it has for this whole video. And they will be, more of my social medias will be down in the description below, including the one I have on the screen. So we'll see you guys in part 2 of how my spiritual journey started / gratitude. And I know that this video isn't completely over, but I have something I want to say at the end of each of my videos. So I'm going to say it anyway, even though I'm not finished completely. I am going to continue to stand in my true light and work and walk in my truth and guide others that want to be guided. Sending love and light and healing to all. See you guys next time. Bye.